right, sweetheart, so what are you waiting for? Breakfast in bed? Glorious day in the Corps. Day in the Marine Corps is like a day on the farm. Every meal's a banquet. Every paycheck a fortune. Every formation a parade. I love the Corps.
Warm it all up! Everything you got! Come on, you ape! You wanna live forever?
Awesome.
Well, boys, you heard her. This is the real thing.
How should I sign this?
I don't want you to sign it, man. All they gotta draw is blending up Brown Cassandra, which is the traces.
know Damien Knox. He's the head of Darkstar Comics. He wants to see my portfolio again. I am a little bit nervous.
What's wrong with you? You only draw anime-style characters! You can just draw anime art for the rest of your life for all I care!
Suit up. I'm bringing the party to you.
All right, first assemblies in 15 people. Shag it.
If you have an idea that you genuinely think is good, don't let some idiot talk you out of it.
We forgot the biggest rule for anything, whether it's drawing, penciling, we forgot it. Wally Wood's famous rule, if in doubt, black it out. There it is.
Of course, photocopies are cheaper and quicker, but photocopying is like sailing a motorboat into an ocean of comic books. Ours is a great destiny, so we choose the luxury liner of the fan comic world. We choose quality printing. So come on, let's go to the printer.
Some guys, working smaller is better than working bigger. Your deadlines suck too, don't they? No way, they're better than yours.
So don't let idiots talk you out of something that you think is good. Just do your thing, do it as well as you, that's the important thing. Don't shirk. Whatever you do, give it your best shot. You'll be glad you did.
Be over. I could sell 20 copies if I had more time, but I've got to sell at least 10!
Here's the bear! Here's the annotation!
thought we weren't gonna have any fun in the apocalypse. Shame on you.
Your art was the prettiest art of all the art.
All right, sweethearts.
I guess I just take girls that aren't me.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream, Friday drawing channel stream, you name it, whatever it is. Welcome, everybody. We are here and the chat is blowing up. I see you guys and I love it. So we got Tank Fair in the house, aka Jim. That's right, Jim is here. Jim brought in another art piece. We're going to look at that in a minute. Alberto's in the house, and we're actually drawing Alberto's character. Let me turn off the starting soon thing. There we go. And yes, we are drawing a character called the Cricket. It's a character which looks totally awesome, and I can't wait to sink my artistic hands into this one. Yeah, and we got Alberto in the chat right now, so we're gonna do you proud today, Alberto, and it's great to see you. James Burton has returned. He is in the chat, and he is, let me tell you, we chat during the weekday, and he's been sending me some amazing comic book pages that he's been working on. They look incredible. James, is great to have you back, and looks like better than ever. So, prayers and blessings to you as well, Alberto. We're always praying for you as well, and we love you guys, and it's great to have you with us. Keith Carmona's in the house. Don't forget about HELLFORCE. That's right. We're going to be launching HELLFORCE October 3rd on this stream. So it's very important to go in the description below. Click on that link where it says HELLFORCE #1 pre-launch page. Click on that. Hit your notify so that you'll be part of the action when we launch. Martha's in the house. We got Doodle Budget is in the house. Lulu the Hellspawn is in the house. Jared Lockhart's in the house, and that's me. I just saw my name. I think that's everybody. So let's get right to it. Happy Friday. Grab your drink. Grab your beverage of whatever you're having. I'm having, what is it? Dragon fruit. You need that vitamin C, right, guys? So here we go. Happy Friday, everyone. Cheers. Yeah, nothing like a little sweet drink to get you going. All right. So as you guys know, Niobe just arrived. He's in the house. Niobe in the house. What's up, Niobe? You guys, for a lot of the artists that are here, like Jared Lockhart and Niobe, they all have. If you're on YouTube, click over there on their names. Check out their channels. Niobe's always got comic book shows going on, or gaming, actually. It's like Niobe Gaming sometimes. Niobe's got something going on. So check over his channel. Jared Lockhart's always showing off some artwork. And I don't see the Head Ninja here right now, but usually he's here with some artwork. We are going to be looking at some artwork. So as you guys know, if you're new to the channel or new to the show, what we do every week is we draw something all together. Everyone's got a week to do it. Submit it in, and we are going to spotlight your artwork. Put a link in the description, so if someone likes your artwork and they're like, I got to see some more of that guy's stuff, they can click on your link, check out your gallery. All the artwork we produce is done for indie comic book creators and publishers. All the artwork we create, we gift to the people that own the copyrights to those properties that we draw, and we gift it to them so that it helps them out. Maybe if they're doing a Kickstarter, they have a bunch of artwork they can make some stretch goals with, but also, and there's a little alternative motive there, we can show off our artwork for their characters, and perhaps it may lead to a job or gig of some sorts in the future. So there's a lot of great ways, and we have a lot of fun. So I'm trying to keep up with the chat. It is blowing up over here. A lot of people saying hi to each other. Okay, so let's get to the art. I know you guys want to see the artwork, so I'm going to turn off the image here. Or actually, if you guys want to start drawing this, I'll put it on my face here. So for those that just want to get right to drawing, there it is, the cricket. And that's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to start off with this amazing piece. That's right. Last week we were drawing Starling? No, I don't know why I can't think right now. Sterling. We were drawing Sterling from Naughty Fairies. So Sterling is a succubus, we found out, and Lulu wants to get right to drawing that cricket. So, I want to draw the cricket, but that's way too complex for me. So Lulu, what you can do is you can kind of eyeball it, look at it, and just do a simplified, maybe like a chibi version of it. Sorry, that's just my own little, that's the art teacher in me jumping in there. Sorry. You do what you want, but yeah, just give it a shot and do it in your style and the way you want to. Sorry about that. I will get right back to the artwork. This is amazing, amazing piece by Alex. Alex Lopez is killing it with the artwork. If you guys can see this one, I want to make sure it is on top, right? Yes, it is on top. So there we go, Sterling. So yeah, Wendy's in the house, guys. This is the creator, the writer, and the epic Imagineer of the Naughty Fairies. So Wendy's here, and she says, beautiful, squee. Yes, you can always tell when she's very excited about something, she will squee. And so there you go. Yeah, Alex Lopez. By the way, Alex Lopez is in Scattered Studios. So if anyone's out there loving this artwork and want to hire him for a cover or a comic book, go ahead and contact me, or you can check the link in the description. I believe he's got a gallery of other works that you can check out. So yes, Alex Lopez, amazing piece. We got Alberta talking about the cricket. The cricket is a female. Her name is Gladys Martinez. She turns into the 16-tall biomechanics bug with pulse cannons. Alberta says, hey, Wendy. Lulu says, I'm also drawing something else right now, though, and I think my headmate wants to draw Smith when I'm done. All right, there you go. Yeah, you guys can draw throughout the week. You have all week long to get this to me. So yes, Wendy says, thank you everyone for creating beautiful artwork. Let's get back to that artwork. Alex, we love this piece, man. And check out Alex Lopez. All right, so Jared Lockhart is next on bat. Now, I think Jared actually sent this to me like a day after the show. So he just ran with this one. Jared always does these amazing graphic pieces. I always tease him and talk that every piece he does is ready for some merchandise, and this is no exception. So check out his Sterling, and I'll let you guys get a chance to make some comments. I know the artists love to hear comments about their work. Alberto says, the cricket is good. She's part of a team called Fractured Angels, and I do believe Alberto has a graphic novel coming out with these characters. Tank Ferret says, or I should say Jim says, hi, Jason. Hi, Jim. What's up? I will get to your art in a minute for sure. Wendy says, wow, that's great. And Alberto311 says, ask me any questions at alberto311.com at gmail.com. And I'm going to be putting all that information in the description after the show. So if you guys need to contact Alberto for anything, this is the way to do it. Okay. Jared Lockhart, amazing pieces. Always love the work, love your style. And you guys, Jared is always looking for work to do too. So if you need to use him for a gig or something, the link is in the description. Jim did one too. Jim, of course, is our 12-year-old artist. And the amazing talent that this guy has is so, I'm going to blow this one up a bit here. Look at this. Look at the detail. Always so much detail. And I love how he uses pencil so that you can get all the textures and great stuff. Even in the horns. Look at the horns. Wait, let me get in there. Yeah, he got all the little small details in the horns and all the details in the costume. And I think he did an amazing job. Jim, another smash out job. Can you believe being this young and being this talented? Man, so I'm always so impressed by Jim's work. I'll make this smaller here so we can see the reference there. Okay, and the chat's going crazy over Jim. What color is she, Alberta? Oh, that's a good question, actually. Jim says, I like it. I've been raring to do this. I hate sitting And James. I can't wait to see James's take on this on your character, Alberto. So the cricket is kind of a grayish blue color. Martha says, okay, that looks awesome. Good job, Jim, says Alberto. So yes, Jim, great job. 12 years old and rocking the art like that. Amazing. So the next piece we got is from Maurice Payton, also known as the Head Ninja. If you guys go in the description below, you will see the Head Ninja or Maurice Payton and a link to his YouTube channel. And he does this, I love his cartoon / anime kind of style. It looks like it's a cell right off of the anime. But I always love the style on this. And you can see more speed art and some more of his work right there on YouTube. We always want to give a plug for the Head Ninja. So Wendy says, that's a fabulous piece. I had to get this done today. Oh, okay, so Jim says that he had to get his done today. I think Wendy is saying it's a fabulous piece for Jim. Let's see. Wendy says, love it, great attitude. And does have some great attitude on this piece here. Alberto says, I love his style. This style, I know, is really cool. Really cool. Okay, so yes, the Head Ninja rocked it again. We love you. All right, we're going to move on to Michael Gracia. Now, Michael Gracia also is on YouTube. You can check out a link in the description below. He is a cartoonist and a comic book artist as well. He has been in the game for a long time, and we're very proud to have him on our show. And you guys should check out his show. He's always got really cool guests. You might recognize some of them from indie comics and from the industry. So check out Michael Gracia's channel on YouTube. And Michael, this one is amazing. I love this. I'm gonna blow it up. I like to see the details, you know? I like to see them. So there we go. And okay, there we go. Yes, and oh, I didn't even notice some of the naughtiness going on in this one. Okay, so Michael, great job. Great job on making this a naughty succubus. Okay, so Wendy says, that's awesome. Alberto says, I didn't finish my piece. I wanted to add buildings, but I ran out of time. I love this, Michael. And Wendy says, these are all fantastic. Fantastic, each one. I got what you're trying to say. Yes, Alberta, I did get your artwork at the while the show is starting. I downloaded it, and let's see, I will be able to show it. Yes, I will be able to show it. I just need to upload it. In fact, let's just upload it right now while we're waiting. That way I don't forget. Add new layer, media file. So Michael, amazing job as always. And you guys give him some love by checking out his YouTube channel. Oh, it's gonna. There we go. We'll just do this one. Here we go. Alberto, we're gonna bring yours in right now. All right. All right. We're gonna bring in Alberto's right here. Wait, let me see what layer we're on here. Where are we? Oh, there it is. Okay, so you are on top. So Michael, great job on yours, and big props. Love this piece. We will be sending this over to Wendy, and she'll see what she does with it. And I did notice that she has a tail, and I didn't realize that until after I started seeing everyone's artwork, and I'm like, how did I miss that? How did I miss that? So Alberto's that I got just at the very, very last moment. But I thought, Alberto, this came out amazing. We did see all your work in progress that you've been posting on social media. And Jim says, Michael, nice job. Alberto says, hi, Wendy, I hope you like my piece. Yeah, stunning piece. Love it. So yes, Alberta did this one throughout the week. I saw his work in progress, and it was really great to see the finished product like this. It came out really nice. Lots of cool details. And yeah, I want to make sure I get that up there. So Jared says, amazing. Nice detail, Alberto. And Jim says, I like the moon. I do. I like the moon too. Great job, Alberto. So I'm glad that you were able to get that on there. You guys, I will be adding his information to the list. If you look in the description, you'll see a list of the artists that participated, and he will be added. I just need to get to it. All right. I'll get to it, though. All right. Uh-oh, watch out. You know what we got. So whenever you see a full comic book cover with the graphics, you know who did this, right? Ralph Warner does it again, guys. Ralph Warner and his Sterling, Naughty Fairy Sterling. She's only 92.5% pure. Next, by Wendy Steenshiner. And we got a little bit of the oopsie oopsie in there, and a lot of people in the background, a lot of victims in the background there. Looks like they all have smiles on their faces. So I told Ralph, I'm like, you really turned on the naughtiness for this Naughty Fairies image. So I think Wendy will appreciate that. Wendy says, everyone is so incredible. Alberto says, thank you all, with a love heart. Tank says, or I should say, Jim says, oh no. Keith Carmona says, Alberta 311, probably a nice break from the Chicago skyline. Okay, so yeah, Ralph, Ralph, woo, Ralph, watch out. Jared says, Ralph. Yeah, these came out really fun. I thought you guys did a great job on them all, and Wendy, I hope you enjoy all these pieces, because now they are all gifted to you. And Wendy continues to do the show as well with her artwork, which is amazing, and I'm sure we will see some of that soon as well. I know I just got some of the high-res files for the Vampire Twins from last week, and they are incredible. All right, Alberta says, yeah, it is, Keith. Okay, so let's get on to the next one. Ralph, again, another banger. Great job. All right, so now we're doing, here we are with Martha's. Martha's is continuing to do her comic book page. Every week we bring in a new character, and then she adds it into her comic book story. I like to she sends me a censored version because she appreciates my my. Basically, I like to keep things not too controversial, I guess. Okay, so anyway, they go, we must find more poor souls in need of cheer and hydration. Oh boy, there's one now. And then, help, Hawk Squawk. I just escaped from the Saucerman's secret lab. Buck-hawk! So it looks like the Sterling escaped from the Saucerman's secret lab, and she's half chicken. Part of her is half chicken, and the other half is, I don't exactly sure how to describe this, but there's a cross between a chicken and a succubus. What do you got? You got Martha's comic page. Great job, Martha's. All right. Wendy says, so naughty. Alberta says, Martha's is cute. Wendy says, I was excited to see Martha's. Jim says, that's one naughty fairy. Oh my goodness. I forget, we got a 12-year-old here. Alberta's got LOL. Okay. So I think that's everything. Oh, there's mine real quick. So I did change things up a little bit from the one I was doing this image last week, but I felt like she was a little bit too cute, so I tried to make her a little bit more succubus-like. So that's where this came out. So there's mine, guys, and now we can go to. That's right. We can go straight to the drawing. And what is this? Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. There we go. All right. So Martha says, oh, to all. Lots of thumbs ups to all. So now we're at the portion of Alberta says, very nice, Jace. Thank you, Alberta. I appreciate that, man. So now we are at the point where now we're going to start drawing all of us together. And of course, you don't have to finish during the show. We are going to end at the 5 o'clock hour, because that's just kind of where we go with this. And but you have all week to get your artwork to me. I'm not sure, Martha, Wendy, this might be a challenge for you if you're going to be drawing this giant mecha roach or beetle. But it'd be interesting to see that in your style. Speaking of, Wendy says, beautiful job, Chase. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Well, you're going to be getting that one soon. Jared says, beautiful. Martha says, what does cricket talk like? That's a good question, Alberto. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop us all down here. Some of you may have already been drawing. I'm going to drop us on down to my drawing board. And we're going to get started. Make sure the camera's on there. And then I'll put on some music again. Wendy says, I will try. Insects are tough. You know what? But you know what? It's one of those things. I think this is maybe one of the things in this show is we're always going to have different things that we're going to draw. And some of them are really going to take us out of our comfort zone in drawing. So I think it's always a good challenge, though. I think it's always good to challenge us as artists to try something a little bit challenging. Okay. Anyway, before I just keep rambling on here, let me drop us on down, and we're going to get started on the drawing itself. Maybe if I can figure out anything. Here we go. All right. Oh yeah, guys, I've got some really cool stuff in the mail. Gobblers stuff, really cool. This cover, man, look at that. I don't know who the artist is on that cover, but they know what they're doing. And someone did a great job on the colors of this. Actually, I'm just self-plugging myself here. I drew this and Carrie did the colors. But I did get a lot of, I just opened this up and I wanted to show it off a little bit. And I don't know who came up with the sticker. Very funny. I like it. Good stuff. And of course, they gave me some comp copies. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. Maybe these are some giveaways or selling on eBay. And I'm not sure why I got a bunch of, look at this. It's like a goblin booty or something. Is it candy? No, it's not candy. If only it was candy. All right. Let me turn off this mic and get going on the... Okay, that's nothing.
Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and sound.
What if I go stronger? What if I get higher? What if I start doing things I know I will regret? I will make my own way, I will not surrender. I will do my best until I get put under. What if I go stronger? 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 What if I go music is bringing. We're flames in the fire that keeps burning. We're inviting the night in. Welcome, my heart so full. I'm devoting myself to the night. There's no motive. We're just listening. We're existing.
Okay, I'm just gonna pause the music for a second here because our good friend Ivor Gamer Boy put in a comment here. I feel like we all should give our little I guess a pep talk here. He says, "I don't know how to draw. Can someone please give advice what to draw and how to practice as a newbie?" So I would like to actually, I probably will probably send you a note privately, Ivor. I do teach art classes and stuff like that. So there's a lot of just depending on where you're at with your skill, but a lot of us are self-taught. We learn to draw by looking at other things and just practicing. You might want to start with simple cartoons, depending on where you're at. But what I always did is I just drew all my favorite superheroes. They didn't look like the comic books I was drawing them from, but it was just the love for drawing them. But that would be my first advice. Is just a practice. Anyone else want to weigh in on this? Boodle Gadget says basic shapes are your best friend no matter what you trying to draw. What I like to do is get a reference, trace the basic shapes I can find in said reference, then replicate those shapes. Yes, I do another channel called I think it's called Drawing Cartoons for Kids or something like that. And my whole thing is everything can be drawn with simple shapes and lines. And I basically break down every cartoon that's requested into simple shapes and lines, and we draw them together. That might not be advanced enough for you, but you might check that out. Doodle Budget says, "Oh, tutorials are also good. There are a lot of tutorials out there." Ivor says, "Thanks, Doodle Budget." Buglet, is it Buglet? Buglet. But don't be discouraged. We're all at different places in our drawing styles and our skills, and how long we've been drawing. I've been drawing since I could pick up a pencil, and it's my style keeps changing, and sometimes it looks really good, and sometimes it's like, what am I drawing? It's horrible looking. So I just want to encourage you to just keep drawing, draw as much as you can, and just if it's just a quick doodle or a quick scribble every day, it's always good to at least draw something once a day, even if it's just a little quick scribble. All right, that's my 2 cents. I'll let everyone else weigh in, and you guys, and Ivor, check out my drawing channel. I will I'll tell you what. I'll put a description. I'll put a link to it in a YouTube post this weekend if you can't find it. But if you just look up Jason Dube, drawing kids or drawing cartoons or anything like that, you'll see that other channel, and it's full of tutorials. Ivor, it's all good. It's all good. We're all artists. We all love art, and we're all just doing it. We're just doing the best that we can, and like I said, we're not always doing masterpieces, but every time we draw something, we're learning. Even if you drew something that just didn't come out the way you wanted to, you learned something while you were doing it, and it'll apply to your next thing. Alberto says, Ivor, listen to Jason. Doodle Budget says, Ye Bug is my nickname IRL. Oh, Ye Bug. I love it. We are at about the 5 o'clock hour, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot back up, and you guys can stare at my funny looking face while we say goodbye to each other. Hold on one second. I'm gonna make sure I'm not super big when I pop this back up here. You think the amount of times I've done this now, I should know how to do this. Hiccups, but okay. All right, so here we are. We're back, and Doodle Buglet has the word bug in it. Hello, Ivor, listen. Okay, start with basic. Yeah, Tank says start with basic shapes. That's pretty much it. I also do classes on OutSchool, and the first thing every time I start a class and we're about to draw something, I put up the reference of what we're going to draw, and I tell everyone, what shapes can you see? What are the first shapes you see in this drawing? So it's always good to, when you look at something, that you're going to see shapes, because everything's made of shapes. This is also a figure drawing thing. Are you drawing, Buru? James says, I had to relearn how to draw last month. He's right. Yeah, James had to relearn a bunch of, yeah. And James, your art is, I think actually is better now. It looks great, man. You're doing great. I don't know if you want me to get into everything, your personal stuff, but yes, he had to reteach himself all the way from the beginning. And it's, oh my, Ivor, it's 5:28 a.m. Are you just waking up or are you going to bed? Well, I'm sure if wherever you're at, whether you're getting ready to start your day or if you're just turning in, thank you so much for joining us in drawing. And I hope to see, I would love to see your art. Like I said, we have Jim here, who's he's an artist, 12 years old, and he's doing his thing. I don't know what age you're at, but we all start drawing at different ages, and some of us didn't even start drawing till in our mid-20s or 30s. So, it's never too late to start, and all it is practice. Martha says, bye all, my mini comic should be ready by next week. Alberta says, yeah, Martha. Keith says, bye, Marthas. Have a great weekend. Doodle Budget says, Ivor, check your clock. You're a half hour off. And Ivor says, I'm 23. See, that's a great age. That's a great age to be starting to pick up the art skills and honing it and just learning all the functions. You're good. You're good. So this is perfect. I would love, I don't know if it's always going to be 5:30 there, huh? Because you're pretty much like 12 hours ahead of us. Wait, is that 12 hours? No, you're 24 hours. Is it 24 hours? 12 hours ahead. You're 12 hours ahead of us. So holy smokes, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully you're just starting your day and not you're not up forever. But I'm so glad to have you here, Ivor. Doodle Budget says, I've been drawing since I was like 2. Tank says, it's 5:28 a.m. Wait, Jim, you're a.m.? Are you guys? Doodle Budget says he's 18. Ivor says, yes, I'm from India. Oh, all right. Wow, that's awesome. Well, thank you for tuning in. 24 hours ahead is crazy. It's a whole nother perspective, isn't it? So you guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to let Ivor get some sleep or start his day. I'm going to let the rest of you guys get started on your weekend because it is Friday night, you guys. Where'd my drink go? My drink has left the building. Okay. I was going to toast you one more time, but apparently misplaced my drink. So you guys have a great rest of your Friday. Have a great rest of your Friday night. Have a safe and wonderful weekend and keep on drawing. And I will see everyone next week with more cool artwork and a new cool theme. You guys, take it easy. Peace. Roll camera.
And make sure to check out the Patreon.
Just want to thank everybody for watching it all the way to this point. If you can, like, share, subscribe, comment below. All right, guys, have a good one.